What's going on, guys? Before we get into today's video, there are two things that I want to announce to you. The first being that I've set up my own clothing brand called Descent. It's all about mountain biking, it's got some cool graphics, I'm going with a bit of like a pixel art 8-bit theme, and this graphic on this tee is from my vlogs. You will have seen it from the introductions. Pretty cool. And as part of the unveiling of this brand, I'm doing a free giveaway, and one of you guys can actually win one of these t-shirts in whichever size you want. All you have to do is go to the Descent Instagram, which is where_descent. It will be up here and it will also be down in the description, and you need to like the post, tag 3 people that you like riding with, and share it to your story. And if you want to enter twice into this competition, the second way of entering is by sharing a photo or video of yourself with your favourite trick. Maybe you did something sick this year, your favourite clip in general, and using the hashtag #WhereDescent. This will give you a second entry into the competition, and it will put you into the draw twice, and I will pick a winner in the next 2 to 3 weeks, so keep an eye out for that. Good luck, guys, and yeah, I'll get whoever wins gets a sick t-shirt like this shipped out straight to them. Cool. And the second thing I want to announce is that I'm going to be doing, it will be starting today because the video is going live today, is I'm going to be doing Movember. As you can see, guys, I'm completely clean shaven, and I'm going to be growing a moustache over the next 6 months to raise money for Movember. The reason I'm doing this is because men's health is in a crisis. On average, men die 6 years earlier than women, and testicular and prostate cancer is the most common cancer for men aged between 15 and 39. Suicide rates, men make up 75% of the suicide rates in the world, meaning that 1 man every minute dies by suicide. Movember wants to reduce men dying prematurely by 25% by 2030, which is massive, absolutely massive, and that's why so many of us are growing moustaches to raise some money for them so they can do this amazing work. And you'll be able to see a link in the description to find out more about the charity and what they are aiming to do, and you'll see my link as well where you can donate and track the progress of this moustache, which is going to be absolutely disgusting in the first stages, but it's such a great cause. I'm super excited to raise some money for this, and if you guys can give anything to raise for this charity, I appreciate you massively. Thank you so much, and let's get on with the video. Cheers, guys. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Dig Diary. Today I'm back at the trails. We've had to have a little bit of a change of plan because I walked the rest of the trail that I was building with that small double, and it would have taken so much work. It was basically like really heavy bush and loads of brambles and stuff, and on my own it's not going to be doable, I don't think, in the amount of time that I want to build it in. So I've refreshed and I found a cool spot that hopefully will be a lot better. I've walked the whole thing, I'll show that in a minute, but I'm not neglecting that completely. That I'm going to make that into like a small jump line, like a little warm-up area or something, once I've completed this new trail that I'm working on. I'm basically going to finish the first jump, and then we're going to work out what comes next. But it's looking awesome, so without further ado, let's get on with it and I'll show you what I'm planning. Sick. You come over this big log here, which is going to be like a roller whoop spine kind of deal, and see it's already got bigger features than the last one. Gonna need to work out a line through here, but this is the cool feature that I found to really kick things off, because in the other one I was starting off with quite a small feature, so I think coming in with a big one like this big log thing, and then through here we're going to make a gap. So I don't know if it's either going to take off here and go all the way down to where those reeds are, or if it's going to be like a little step down into this, so you land, pump for some speed, and then hit this, build up a takeoff off this, then you land way over there. But I mean, it's quite steep. You can see where we've just come from down through here. I think it will be more fun to build. The time lapse will be more interesting, and it's a bit more atmospheric here. It looks awesome, so the edits are going to be really cool. But let's keep going down. So say you hit this as a jump, you land down here, then we go down through here. This is going to need clearing, but it's far less than what the other trail needed. That would have required so many trees to be cut down, so I think this is going to be the far better option. So then you come down through here, maybe carving
and then you hit this. I thought this would be such a sick feature. You could make a kicker off this log, so it goes whoop down into here, and then you could make a super steep kicker on this log, so you fly out there, make a little rhythm section perhaps, down through here, whoop, whoop. Could be really cool. And then this is where it gets a bit more overgrown, shall we say. But again, it's not as hard as the other area that I was looking at. And then we have another log that could have some North Shore on it, which could be awesome. If anyone doesn't know what North Shore is, it's where you put planks along things. It's from the North Shore in Canada, very popular thing to do over there. But I'll probably use some pallets or something if we do end up doing that, use the planks off them. And got this sweet log here, which then you either jump over, again could be another cool jump, nose bonk it, tie tap, whatever, down through here. It's a new day today. We're going to be moving forwards with the new line that I've scoped out, and so far what I've done up here already is cleared the line, just brushed the leaves out of the way, brought my bike up so I can get an idea of the run in, and instead of gapping from here, I'm going to use this down slope as a run in, and then where that log is led across there, use that as a kicker and make it into a sizable gap hopefully. But I've got some nice chunky bits of wood, and I'm going to just get to work placing it like the last jump, stacking mud on it, making it into a kicker. So now we have a basic shape of the takeoff like on the older jump. Gonna now cover it in dirt, try and get it finished today. Let's do it. It's going to be pretty cool, I think. Progress is coming on really nice. It looks small on camera, but this is already bigger than the first one we built. Just need to basically fill the sides out so it's all covered in mud, and then need to make this more gradual so it comes into the hill, and it'll be a nice whoop. Really coming together now. I think it just needs a little bit more putting around the base just to line it up a bit more, and probably more on the lip. It needs patting down a lot more, but it's starting to look sick. I'm super happy. Batteries, I've only got one battery left and this one's on 3%, so bit of a shame, but I'm going to just use it all up, try and get some stuff done. Let's get to it. Boom, the takeoff is done. It's looking tidy. I think that kind of shows perspective quite well. So we'll have a test run on it, I guess. Hope it doesn't fall to pieces. And then need to work out where the landing's going to go, and also how I'm going to clear this. So I've just hit it, worked out that I'm not actually going too far. I think I'm landing here. I really want to be able to hit it full speed, and obviously I think I'm slowing down because of the run out of it is a bit sketchy. What I need to do is start whacking this just to clear a bit more room. What we'll do now is I'll hit it once more with helmet cam on, and then start trying to work out what to do here. I just bailed so hard. I hit this so much faster than I was the first two runs, and I obviously haven't cleared out the landing, so that's pretty gnarly. It was way further. I'm pretty sure I landed more here, and before I was landing there, so it's a good couple feet more. And you see where my bike is. We are now on to the last battery, so let's whack our way through this. Let's get it done. So now there's a clear path. Just need to, the next port of call is gonna be do the landing for this jump. This jump's already bigger, and this is what I wanted to be making, was something that was a bit challenging, and that other jump was a really good practice, but I think it's time to get a bit more serious now. So yeah, this could be really cool. What's going on, guys? It is another new day again, and I have just got here and managed to cut my finger on the saw, so it's a great start. But I've hit this a couple times, and the plan today was to build a landing, but this is just so slippery that I can't hit it with the speed that I had yesterday, and obviously I don't want to build the landing too short. I don't know if this should be like a rolling into a no pedal jump, so it's easy to get going, and then goes into like a small double, kind of like how the Dreamline at Belmont starts. It's like a small double and then it gradually gets bigger. I think it could be quite cool to have some big jumps, but it's not just a jump line, it's like got cool features and stuff. What I'm going to be doing is patting this. As you can see, it's slightly smooth. I'm going to pat this out so it's nice and faced up. From now, I think I'm going to be up here for an hour or two, so I'm going to go beyond this section that I cleared out and work out how it's going to wind down through the woods there. It's just started to rain, so let's get patting down and see what we can do. So as you can see, it's an awful lot smoother now, and I've started shaping it up a bit more. You might have seen that I was chucking dirt around. I think I need to lose this or cover this or something, but I mean, it's looking a lot better than it was yesterday. I'm already so much happier with this than the other jump as well. I'm pretty pleased how quickly it's come together as well, and I wonder if it's almost too steep as well, if it should be a bit more curved with the dip, so to speak. I think I'm going to just continue facing it up and everything, because the chances are it is okay. I just have to wait for the rain and everything to pass, which is a lot to ask now we're in the winter, but we'll see. Easily the worst part about building in 510s is how much mud sticks to them. So as you can see from that hit I just did, it's so soft and squelchy. If I clear this bit, then it will go directly down through. But it's quite boggy down there, so it might need another gap just to jump over the boggy bit. So I've decided, before I go down there to work out what's coming next, I'm going to find logs and cut them to size and put them where I think a landing should be, just so that it's ready for when I come back and want to build the landing. This should save me some time and means I'm focusing my time specifically on this and not jumping around features and doing stupid stuff like that. So I've just gone and got all of this wood. Was originally planning to make it a full speed takeoff, but as the trail kind of starts there, I think it might be better off just being a small starter jump. Now we're a little way down the trail. It's starting to get quite dark, so I don't know how much longer I've got, but you can see where the jump is up there, and where I need to really clear, I need to whack all this out of the way as well. You can see here how really boggy it's become because of the rain last night, which is gonna be an issue. So perhaps come off that, and there's a smaller jump here. That means you jump all this boggy stuff, because once you're here, it's fine. The next feature will be here. I think would be cool to come over this log and maybe have some berms. It's going to take so long to build them, but I think building some switchbacky berms could be awesome. So what I'm going to do for now is hack this back. Now it's looking so much more clear. Once you hit this, then there's less chance of you going straight into the shrubs, which is good. What's going on, guys? It's another day. It's actually really sunny and really lovely. Look at that, absolutely gorgeous. Today I've decided, I've been thinking about it quite a lot, I'm going to just build a landing. I wanted to originally make it into such a massive takeoff, but I think as you only roll in there, it's going to just be a nice small double to then kick things off and maybe have a bigger double just down here. But yeah, instead of having to wait for it to dry out and ride it, you can see how slippery it is here. I nearly fell down on my way in, which is pretty funny. I'm going to just build a landing quite close, so it's not a no hassle, no effort jump, to give you a bit more of a boost, and then we'll work out what comes next. But yeah, so we're going to just start chopping the wood, make it into a slightly wider landing than this, I think, or maybe similar size, doesn't really matter too much, and go from there. So let's get to it. Super short time lapse of just getting the wood in place. Still quite a nice little gap, probably similar size to the other one, maybe a tiny bit bigger. But now it's kind of got the shape. It's just going to need brute force and ignorance of chucking all the dirt onto the top of it to make a landing. And let's hopefully get this done today, or on the way to being done. And I'm going to drop the video because there's quite a few days going into this now, but I'm content that I'm pretty much caught up with what the other trail was. It's going to be so much better, so stay tuned. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think about the new trail, or how it's going to be, any ideas for features, because it runs all the way down the bottom, which is so epic. It's going to be awesome. Really starting to take the shape of a landing now. Of course it's super blended in because of the GoPro. Nice little step down there. Kick things off on the trail. Might have to wait until it's rained quite a lot just to be able to pat it like I did this one. I think it's meant to be super bad weather all week, so it might be a little while till I come back. So there we go guys, that is pretty much second jump of my trail building dig diary complete. All that needs to happen now is for it to rain on it quite a bit, and then I'll come down and pat it down and make it smooth like this. It's a bit of a shame, obviously it's rained so much in the last few days, but you can really see how squidgy it is. So this is not going to be a winter trail, but as I keep saying, if I get it done in the winter, it'll be a super sick trail to ride in the summer. So next on the episode, I'm going to wait for it to rain, like I said, pat that down and get it really smooth, and then we're going to be taking a look at the next section. Hopefully this trail will be a lot more fun than building the other one. It had its limitations that I didn't really realise, so I've walked this trail fully, as you saw at the start of this video, and hopefully it's going to be a super sick trail. The jumps are already looking cool. I've done the same amount of progress in the other video, so hopefully I've now caught up with myself and we can work out what's going to come next. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell button. That notifies you when I post a video and it really helps me out as well. And coming up are some recommended videos, and I'll catch you again soon guys. Cheers.